What's going on, everybody? My name is Monster, and welcome to episode, I believe, 8 of Coach Profiles, the series where I interview coaches so you can get to know them a little bit better. On today's episode, I'm joined by an old friend of mine, Magic. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, and wow, 8? That's actually my lucky number.
Is it actually? Wow.
Yeah.
Ironic.
Yeah.
All right, so first off, I need to say that you have the crispiest voice I've ever heard in my life. It sounds so good. All right, so to not make this weird, we're just gonna get straight into the first question. How did you get into Draft League?
I got into Draft League. I got through it thanks to Nacho. Actually, I was looking for a Draft League like back in late May, mid-June, because I had watched A Drive in the same way that Ian actually found out through him, so like his shiny hunting tutorials, and like I got interested in Draft League like a lot, so I just looked around through the Cerebi server where a guy called Red invited me to his Pokemon Battle server, and at one point Nacho added the what is called tournament role, asking if anybody wanted to join a not showdown league, a draft league on Wi-Fi. And it was like, oh my god, I'm in immediately. I was there immediately. I was like, I'm in. Give me that link. I was excited, and like I got in like 2 hours before the draft.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So I had no plan of what to draft whatsoever. I spent like those 2 hours coming up with a team name, which was god-awful. It was the Sylveons. I literally picked up a random Sylveon picture from the internet for it. Although it was like pink roll, I like that. Yeah. So, like, I had to learn as much as possible about the draft, like, in those 2 hours. And, like, when it actually came to me in the middle of the draft, it was, like, 2 hours into the draft. And, I'll let you guess. What was the first Pokemon I ever drafted?
Meloetta.
Yes, it was. And people were like, what? What are you doing?
That's pretty funny. You're kind of known for first picking Meloetta all the time.
Dude, Meloetta is such an underrated Pokemon.
All right. Okay, so next question. How many leagues have you been in, and what were your results?
All right. Well, let's start off with that league that we were just talking about, SAPL Season 2. First league ever, 10-week season, went 0-10.
Oh,
there we go. My team was awful there, but it was fun though. SAPL Season 3. Okay, so all 4 of the 5 SAPL seasons there, although 2 of them didn't get completed due to something that we won't talk about. UPBA Season 1, UPBA Season 2, which didn't go all the way through due to something we won't talk about. Pokemon Battles Draft League, which is now Pokemon Server System Draft League, had to check there. Nimbasa City League, NEPL second, and 3PL, Mount Silver now. Like, those Mount Silver and 3PL just starting. NCL, I had, that was a great season, which came to an unfortunate end in playoffs.
Mega Gardevoir's reign of terror in Season 1 was something to behold.
I loved Mega Gardevoir. I would definitely draft it again. SAPL Season 3, I actually made the playoffs. And guess who got me out of playoffs there?
Ian or Jay?
Nope, it was Muddy, just like in the Nimbasa City League.
Oh, I didn't realize Muddy was the one who beat you, actually. Wow.
Yeah, and it's funny, because it was in the same way. In the middle of the season, I beat him, and then, like, in playoffs, I lost to him, which is
bad,
really
man.
funny. Yeah. right now I am in the ZBA, and which is coming to a close soon. And the second or third league I was ever in actually was something called Hive, which I was only in for about 2 weeks because I took a lot of time to prep and I couldn't handle being in so many leagues, being 3 leagues at once. Is there anything else? I need to think here. I think that's it.
Okay, so you've obviously made playoffs a few times in NCL, and I think you said SAPL Season 3 or something.
Yeah.
Were those like your best results? Did you get anything higher than that? Were you ever the runner-up? Were you ever a champion or anything like that?
Nope, I never made it past the second. Oh wait, there was also D&D. I always lost in the second round, well, except in Bassa City League, but we don't talk about that.
Okay. All right, D&D is definitely a highly competitive league. I was in that league personally, and you crushed me. You crushed my dreams. I thought I was doing good, and then you just wrecked me.
Yeah, and then I came by with my god-awful team, which somehow I was doing really good with and just destroyed to a soul.
That one, dude, Laurantis, oh my god. It's become a meme at this point.
I love Lurantis, man. I would definitely draft it again, just like Mega Gardevoir.
All right, next question. What was your most successful Pokemon in these past leagues?
All right, take a guess.
Mega Gardevoir is definitely up there. I would assume you've had Meloetta up there as well, right?
Yeah. Honestly, as much as I want to say that Meloetta is the most successful Pokemon I've ever used, it's Mega Gardevoir.
Yeah. How many kills did Mega Gardevoir have? Like 17 or something?
It was 27, I believe. I can check.
Holy. Okay, never mind.
Hold on, let me.
Whoa, phone, calm down.
If I go
bro.
into documents, look at the Season 1 document, and then wait for it to load, because this is going to take... Okay, there we go. Where is it? Standings.
Dude, shoutouts to when Google literally didn't load 3D sprites.
Bandit stats leaders. Okay. 24 kills, and it was a 19 differential.
Ouch. It only died 5 times? Wow. That's insane. I know I had Mega Gardevoir in my league, which unfortunately died. I think I got 4 kills with it by the time it ended in 3 games, which isn't bad. It's definitely a really good mon.
It's an amazing Pokemon. I play it every week with no exceptions whatsoever. I saw Celestial, I was like, screw it, I'll bring Thunderbolt.
I respect that for sure. All right, so next question, which at this point everybody already knows the answer to. What is your favorite Pokemon to draft?
Oh, I wonder what that would be.
I have no idea, man.
It's totally Quillfish, right? No, it's Meloetta. Clearly, everybody knows.
Yeah, man. Why do you like Meloetta so much, though? What about Meloetta just makes you drafted every league?
It's like Mew. There's so many sets that you can run, and it's extremely viable. It is extremely bulky on the special side, so it is a great user of the Assault Vest, and it gets Charge Beam as well, so it can charge up its special attack like it would with Calm Mind.
Right. I know you've run that set against Suicunes all the time. AV Charge Beam, which is just flames.
Yeah, you just you just hit Charge Beam 3 times and then hit Side Shock.
Yeah, and that's boosted by Serene Grace too. So you get isn't it a guaranteed Charge Beam boost?
Yeah, because it goes from 70% to 140%.
That's wild. Yeah,
although you could just say it's a 90% chance though, since that's how accurate it is.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, Meloetta is definitely it's a good mon, but first round pick all the time, man. That's a question mark for me.
I don't always first round pick it. To add on to Meloetta, I honestly think it is the best mixed attacker in the game because it can go between its 2 forms all the time.
With Relic Song? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. It creates mind games. So your opponent could have 2 stops to Meloetta, being one for the special side being Tyranitar if you ignore Focus Blast, and one on the physical side being Uh,
A ghost type, right? And the physical side is normal fighting, so just any ghost type like Gengar.
let's say Cofagrigus, right?
Yeah.
So let's say you ran a set being Relic Song, Shadow Ball, Close Combat, and Psychic. So now your opponent has to be like, is he gonna Relic Song or is he gonna Shadow Ball or Psychic? So like he has to switch between one of those two to stop Meloetta, and he won't know which one.
That's
when
true,
that
that's true.
Like you can even have knockoff on Meloetta instead of Shadow Ball set if you Relic Song on the Tyranitar and you switch to Cofagrigus, you just knock off on that.
Yeah, it's
like,
definitely scary.
You know, like on the OU ladder, I'm running a Life Orb set that has barely any attack investment, but like it kills so much. It's like Relic Song, Psychic, Ice Punch, and Close Combat, and it does work.
Yikes! All right, so we spent a while on this question. We need to get going.
True. That's true.
Next question. What's your general opinion of your team this season in NCL?
Oh my god, I love my team this season. Like legit. Like look. Okay, so let me pull up my team here. It's Mega Aggron, Landorus, Ferrothorn, Pelipper, Kingdra, Meloetta, Castform, Jolteon, Ludicolo, Quillfish, and Klefki. I feel like this is a very like solid team. Like Meloetta with Serene Grace Thunders. Quillfish is amazing because you could really bring it as an Intimidator, Poison Point, or Swift Swim because somehow I never noticed it gets Swift Swim. Ferrothorn chips stuff down. I like the team a lot. It has barely any weaknesses. It's 23 weaknesses versus 62 resists. Like that's crazy to me.
Yeah, that's actually a really ridiculous ratio.
When I saw that, when I was looking on my team page on the doc after the draft, I was like, "Oh my god!"
All right, so it's I think it's a very interesting team to say the least, but I don't really expect anything less from you. I feel like you draft an interesting team in every draft league, so I mean, I guess it makes sense. All right, so next question. How well do you think you'll do this season?
I don't know if I'll do as well as I did last season, but I plan to make playoffs.
Playoffs?
Like
okay.
Yeah, that's my general saying there. That's my plan.
I got you. It's definitely a goal that everybody kind of tries to aim for, and then from there it's just like, well, if I'm the champion, then I'm the champion. That's pretty much how everybody does it. So I feel you there for sure. Next question. What Pokemon do you think was tiered too high this season?
What Pokemon do I think was tiered too high? Let me look at the tier list really quick. What would be tiered too high here? I usually see Chansey in tier 2, but honestly, I hate it so much I'd rather people didn't draft it.
Yeah, Ian moved everything stall-wise up a tier. Or like everything on Muddy's team that he thought created the playstyle, he moved it up a tier. So I think he moved Dugtrio from tier 2 to tier 1. He moved Chansey from tier 2 to tier 1. He did not want that playstyle to be possible at all.
Okay. Tier 2 high. Oh, I see something that's tier 2 low, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, we already know the answer to the next question, Magic.
No, I'm just looking at tier 2 right now.
Oh, are you?
Okay. Yeah, so tier 2 high. I guess I could say Staraptor, although it's really good.
Dude, can I get a big same in the comments, dude? I love Staraptor. It's my mascot, and I think in tier 2 it just doesn't have enough value as a tier 2 to be picked in tier 2. It's never drafted in tier 2. Like,
yeah,
it's super good, but I don't know. Like, I think we should take a vote on it next season because I feel like if it's in tier 2, nobody's ever going to draft it in tier 2. Definitely makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I can't see it drafted in tier 2.
All right, so next question, which I apparently don't know the answer to. I thought I did know the answer to this.
Well, technically you do.
What Pokemon do you think was tiered too low this season?
So let's start with the one that I saw in Tier 2, since, like, obviously that's the more important one that you all care about, which is Starmie. I've never seen it outside of Tier 1, and that surprises me a lot. That's there.
Yeah, I think that got the same treatment that we were just talking about with Staraptors. The fact that Starmie's never drafted in Tier 1, so Ian dropped it to Tier 2 to give it a little bit more value.
If I noticed that it was in Tier 2, I probably would have drafted it because that's a steal. Also, I did grab Meloetta. Which brings me to the next one that I think is Tier 2 low. Meloetta. It's way too viable to be that low, honestly. And
super surprised to hear you say that, actually. Wow. It's in Tier 4, right?
Yeah, it's in Tier 4. And I guess the last thing that I would say would be Lurantis. I love Lurantis. Like, yeah.
I think you actually 6-0'd. Wait, I don't think you 6-0'd me, but I think
I think
Lurantis picked 6 kills up in our match in D&D or something.
Yeah, it was like 5 or 6 kills.
You speed passed into it with an area dose, I might add, and then I just lost. Like, you just contrary superpowered me over and over, and I was sad. That was my playoff run.
And then your Blacephalon was paralyzed.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, too. I was like, dude, I could outspeed this with Blacephalon. I think I was Scarf Blacephalon, and I was like, I can outspeed this if I wasn't freaking paralyzed, dude.
Yeah, and I wasn't speed invested with Lurantis at all, so, like, it wouldn't even need the Scarf.
Unfortunate. I don't even remember if you paralyzed me with a Thunder Wave or if it was like
I
Thunderbolt.
did.
Oh, it was Thunder Wave?
With Klefki.
Oh, okay.
With Klefki, when you killed the Klefki with it.
Big sad. All right, next question. If you had to pick a move to have the highest kills this season, what would it be?
Liquidation.
Liquidation?
Yeah, because of Quillfish.
Oh, do you think you're going to get Quillfish that high on the kill leaderboard?
Yeah, it's either Quillfish or Meloetta.
I feel you. Okay. That's definitely a different answer. People have been trying to give different answers because of all the interviews. I think like the first 3 were all Earthquake, and it was just Resident Sleepers. Everybody's been trying to think of different answers, and Liquidation is definitely out there for sure. All right, so next question. Of all the Pokemon drafted, which one do you think will be the kill leader this season?
Oh, that's gonna be a tough one. Let me see here. Mega Pinsir's up there. Zerara is up there. Mimikyu is up there. Sharpedo, Sceptile, Alucha, Mega Sceptile.
Let's back to Sceptile, sir. Sceptile.
Mega Scept.
Sceptile. What are you doing?
Sceptile. There's a C in there, sir.
That's true, but I'm pretty sure the S and the C make the same sound. Okay, anyways. So, like, you said Mega Sceptile, Mimikyu.
Yeah, I'm, like, looking through them and being like, what would be notable ones that could be? And, like, I want to say that Meloetta or Quillfish will be the kill leader, but I'm like,
realistically.
That'll be tough. I'm pretty sure everybody's going to be prepping for Mega Scizor and Kyurem Black, so I'm going to leave those alone. Nobody's going to let themselves be swept by Manaphy.
That's my week 1 opponent, so don't jinx me, please.
Well, let me just get the jinx gods here.
Alright, so you said a bunch of stuff there. Mimikyu, Mega Pinsir, Mega Sceptile, all of which are definitely very viable to be up there on the kill leaderboard, considering who drafted those mons and stuff like that. Alright, so I have an extra question for you, just because I think it pertains to you. Why did you not draft Meloetta as your first pick?
Oh, well, you see, I wanted to get some mind games going. I'm like, if people don't think that I'm going to draft Meloetta, I can get some other good stuff early and get it later in the tracks and be like, oh, nobody saw this coming, right?
I got you. Okay, insert thinking meme of the guy tapping his head. That makes sense. Definitely.
What happened with your voice there?
My voice?
Yeah, it kind of like vibrated and stuff. That was weird.
Your vocal cords vibrate when you talk, so.
Oh, that's going on with me as well. Weird. Must have been a lag spike.
Yeah, maybe thinking. All right, but that's all the questions I have for you. Hopefully everybody got to know you a little bit better. You just started uploading, actually, so my channel and your channel will be in the description below, so be sure to check that out, everybody who watches this video. Thank you for the interview. I really appreciate you taking the time out to let me do this.
Yeah, thank you for interviewing me.
No problem, man, no problem. But yeah, that's going to be it for us, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video, and have a good day.